So here we have the Ford Kuga on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I said, we'll just run through a few of the controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre at the bottom, the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. Above that, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 21,522. We have a digital readout for the speedometer in the section above that. You can change that information using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of individual trip computer information. Round to these 4 bits of info. And back to the beginning again. Below that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we of course are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was just using a second ago are here. We have cruise control and speed limiter, stereo and phone controls. You'll only be able to use the phone controls once you pair the phone up to the vehicle. And that is done by hitting add device.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it. Once it is found. And
then just follow the instructions on screen from there. Our audio menu gives us AM, FM and DAB radio, CD player, Bluetooth audio. We've got USB inputs as well, which will appear up there if you plug a device into either of them. Back to the home screen, and you'll see that we have got satellite navigation. Really nice, clear colour display. It's a very, very easy system to use ultimately. And if I pop the vehicle into reverse, you'll see that we have a visual guide to the parking sensors in this car. Main volume for the stereo is just there. Working our way down, we then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, that's off, back on again. You can hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air, which you can hear it doing, to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can manually override that by making any manual adjustment. As you'll see, auto has now gone off, and you can put it back on your own settings here. We have a heated front screen, heated rear screen, heated driver's seat and passenger seat. The seats both have 3 separate heat settings on each, whereas these are just on or off. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is turned off when that light shows, and you can open your tailgate from inside the car. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. And the last thing I wanted to run through is the panoramic glass roof. So we have a button up there that will open the sun blind. 2 pushes to open it all the way to the back of the car. You can leave it like this, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. But if you wish to, you can open this front section as a full sliding sunroof as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.